Saroblarg it is.
You guys
Not a
didn't die
fan.
last week thanks to my chickening out of Elite. So I have plenty of scrolls to raise you all. Die, die, die!
Yeah, we would have died, sure.
Okay.
It's not
Good, 'cause
What does that
I'm
say?
not
What does
looking
that
forward
say
to those
that,
maps.
that you must be on the absolute most difficult level in order to reach the challenge threshold that you're looking for? Does that say that you're just an amazing player, or does that say that the game has become a victim of power creep as of late?
or
Yeah,
we just like
both.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And I have to differ with some of what Mayan here said on the damsels. Or was it cocktail hour that she was just on?
No, it was damsels. It was damsels.
What did I say?
I am not nearly as zergy as Patrick.
Okay.
Whatever.
You go to sleep at night.
the blame game.
Okay, point one, I don't recall ever saying that.
You don't need to say it.
I mean, we all know it. Steiner, I have to keep an eye on that little guy, or he'll just.
Well, that's because he's short. And you look right over him. Because you are
I'm very tall. I'm a human.
you are a
Just
racist
high.
in DDO.
Well, there's that as well.
She's
Or
not a
heightist.
racist, she's
Heightist.
yeah.
Heightist.
Oh man, somebody send me a striding item. Holy cow.
Though I do find it really ironic that she also rolled up a gnome barbarian.
That might have been
Probably
the
because
most,
she saw how awesome mine is.
No, I rolled it up the first day, the first moment. The first
Same here.
hour. It was very fast. And she's fun. She screams little. She has a war face like. It's super cute.
Yeah, gnomes. I had fun with my gnome.
Yeah. Extra tall gnome.
Mhm.
With the dainty nose.
That much taller than the rest of you.
Well, I probably didn't notice because my gnome was wearing heels, so.
Well, mostly I noticed
Sensible
that I
heels.
came up to your hat. Very dashing hat.
Wasn't your gnome like talking all upper
Yes.
class or something?
She was very dainty. She's a dainty barbarian. That's her thing.
That's definitely a thing.
Come on, short legs.
It's like running through molasses out here right now.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the lag this weekend a little bit?
Sure. I had some on Sunday. Quite a bit, actually.
Because
we actually talked about it last week. You're only hearing it this week because of the lag.
that was great. I can't remember if it was Saturday night or if it was Sunday night. No, it was Sunday night.
What, DDOCaSplat? That was Sunday.
No, I tried to. I logged in to do the last couple servers I had to do for my 10th anniversary tokens, and I logged into Argo, and in House P, I literally could not move, could not interact with anything, and more importantly, I couldn't even log out. The lag was so bad.
It's pretty
I
raw
had to-
dizzle.
I had to force quit DDO.
And that can happen. I don't know. I've been missing a lot of the lag with moving and all, and so. Ooh,
Kill that
he's
champ.
got a crown.
Kill
Oh,
it.
burn!
Stop dying.
Start
my
healing.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Ooh, what's
That
a white
sounds
pearl? Oh, never mind.
Like, that's max of effort.
You got the smack part right.
Ooh, remnants.
Yeah.
Champion ogre, and we're all just standing right up to it.
No, not me. I was freaking turtling up, and it's still freaking hitting me for 74 damage a shot.
These ogres mean business.
All right. Here's this part.
This is a part where we will let Mayunica happily go first.
This is the part where I die.
Oh, and on the bright side,
Fine.
I can't open the chest and kill you while you run through this bridge.
Just remember, it's all in the timing.
You can always cast Grease.
Ooh, wait, do I have that memorized?
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
If I was gonna cast Grease, I'd cast it up here in the hill so everyone went down into the trap.
And then fall off the ledge so we all die permanently?
I don't think you actually can fall off the ledge here, can you?
Can you? I don't know.
I don't think you can.
You can fall.
It
You can
looks
fall off the
like it.
top of the railing, but you can't fall under the railing.
So are you
Or-
all settled in, Patrick, to your new place?
I'm working on
Alright.
it. I just got the carpets in this Saturday, so I'm still kind of moving into my room. My computer's still in the basement.
That's where it's
So-
supposed to be.
Well, I didn't want to deal with taking it apart and moving it before the show, and then this show, and time was just kind of a concern, so
Who got the key?
not me.
This door is locked.
It's Yellowbeard.
Well, that was over quickly. I barely had time to get a shot off.
runs out of his cell and disappears down the hall.
Yeah, but what about the chest and the giant named champion Hellhound?
All right,
I
fine.
don't know, don't look at me.
Go ahead. Open the door.
That was
Sure,
not nice.
monsters can cast spells through doors, but we can't.
You know what message I got there with that fireball? 7 scrolls of raised dead destroyed.
You rolled a
Oh,
1 on your
shit.
saving throw.
Good. Not good.
That was
Now they're
7
cheap.
of my 8.
They're cheap.
Yeah, we don't have that much cash.
They're really not. Remember, last life was the rich life. This life, not so much.
Down to a long abandoned mine.
Yeah, last life I won the lotto.
You did, and then we promptly died.
Not everybody.
Distributed some cash, and then we all keeled over from shock. So, are you caught up on your programs then? You just moved, or are you not? Are you
No.
just saving
Well, I
them
was
up?
cut up for a little bit. It kind of comes and goes because I'm moving during umpire season, so I've been doing 2 or 3 games a week on top of
In the hollow to the north,
unpacking and moving and doing work on the house. So it's been busy. But I got the kitchen unpacked, and I got the living room
Oh, come on.
unpacked. Now I just gotta work on my room's kind of the next big push. And I got rid of the Bowflex machine today.
Just put the turkey up, and then put the blue comforter on top of everything, and you're good. Dunzo.
I'm no longer sleeping on the couch in the basement though, so that's that's improvement.
It's a step up.
Yeah.
Look at it this way: if it's still in a box at this point, you probably don't really need it.
Yeah, that's not true.
You'll
My work
be
clothes are all
looking
still in the
for
box.
eventually. All right, go kill. Don't embarrass me. Come on, better.
That's what we're
Don't let
here-
Yellowbeard beat you.
What? That's what we're here for. Is to
Did we just get haste? What the hell?
What? We have a haste? Who
I
did
took-
that?
I took the haste clicky out of Chronoscope.
Flying dwarf trick kick to the face.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Get down there and kill whatever is behind that door. Come on, people. You can do it.
Here comes again. Watch out! Shit is hilarious. I'm sorry.
That was a sorry, not sorry.
Definitely a sorry, not sorry.
Non-apology, apology.
Yeah.
Sorry you feel that
I'm
way.
sorry you feel that way.
So I know I already got Lessa to answer this question on Twitter, but I feel like we all need to answer the most important question.
42.
Of the time. No, it's like current event question. Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
Oh,
Oh, I answered that on Samus's live stream.
I
He's
wasn't
probably
watching
Team
Samus's
Iron Man. Yeah. He's probably Team Iron Man.
Me? No.
Good boy. That's what I'm talking about.
I haven't been paying enough attention to that to answer that
The
question.
only reason I will go to the theater to see that movie is because Chris
Because of Underoos?
Evans. Yeah. No.
She's got
Japan?
that. She likes Chris Evans.
Chris Evans ain't. Underoos isn't showing enough skin.
I don't think he's showing any skin in what we've seen so far.
Exactly.
Drax says
Only the
Cap.
underage.
Yay, Drac.
Jack, shoot me
Hold
a
it,
message.
you should
I
be
got a screenshot I need to send you.
Drac, you need to be taking a power nap, buddy. Wolfpack. The wolves run tonight.
This door
Take your
stands
power nap,
It doesn't take a Kalashtar
and then
to
come
see
and
the
finish
others.
shroud flagging with Wolfpack.
I don't know. Out of the two, you kind of figure that Cap's motivations are always going to be for good, right? Good of the people.
Yeah.
And Tony is going to do whatever he thinks needs to be done. I mean, it's kind of the common.
It's the job done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the cliche argument of, would you sacrifice, like, how many people would you sacrifice to save 1 million people? Kind of thing. And Tony's kind of the argument of, sacrifice 100 people to save 1 million? Sure, no problem, done. Cap would look for a way to save everybody. Also, Cap's less of an asshole.
The Cap is the old school superhero. Where Iron Man, like the Iron Man of now anyway, because Iron Man has some old school in him as well, but the Iron Man that they're portraying is like, kind of understanding that not everything is going to go according to plan. Where Captain America is supposed to have come back from, back when superheroes were superheroes and didn't need powers and all this other crap.
Is Tony Stark, though, like the only scientist who didn't try to recreate Captain America?
I don't know, did Hulk try to recreate Captain America in this version?
I thought that was how Hulk and Green Goblin were created. They were trying to recreate the Captain America formula.
Well, we don't have Green
Super Soldier.
Goblin in that universe yet, so...
Well, he
In
comes.
the
He
movie
comes.
universe.
Yeah, in the movie universe, yeah. In the comic universe,
He hits the
yeah.
floor as the ogre Seamus falls.
Because isn't that how Osborn becomes like the Green Goblin?
I mean, it's a super soldier formula. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah.
specifically the Captain America formula.
Oh, that's a guy, and he's doing stuff.
13 remnants on the floor.
Stop being so specific.
Sorry, there were remnants on the floor.
No, I was talking to her.
No, he's talking to me.
I
Oh, the
know
guy.
exactly
That
what
wasn't
stuff.
Ian.
Has everybody here watched the second season of Daredevil yet?
Yes.
No, I
Working
haven't.
on it.
Sorry.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
Well, Without spoiling anything, I will say that I
Time.
like the Punisher better in that than I did in the Punisher movie.
Which Punisher movie?
The Punisher movies were all crap.
The original one or the recent one? And I say recent loosely.
Either or, they were kind of both a bit more goody two shoes, where this Punisher is not. Without spoiling it too much.
Stay.
Made it
I haven't even finished House of Cards yet.
What?
I just
I'm gonna
finished
kill
that,
this guy.
like hours
He's not
ago.
here. What the hell?
I'm on episode 9 of the current season.
Why didn't that work?
Okay.
Maybe I hit it too soon.
No, do
Let's
it.
try it again. There he is. Get him.
Problem is, I have like an hour of like free time every night, if I'm lucky,
I feel you there.
after my daughter goes to sleep.
The thing I've only
And then I'm usually like falling asleep trying to do whatever I'm doing.
I'm only 3 or 4 episodes into the second season, but Daredevil in the Daredevil Punisher is much more of an antagonist than an anti-hero.
Well, I don't even know if I would call him an antagonist.
The lift here leads down to a long
I don't think anti-hero describes him very well, like vigilante or whatever. But he definitely is like a product, like what would be a product of what happened to his family in the real Punisher story, where the other guys are more like, oh, I'm just gonna lash out at these like very specific people and whatever henchmen they send after me. This guy's more like, I'm gonna lash out at everybody that belongs to these groups.
in the hollow to the north.
I don't want to spoil it too heavily though, for those that haven't seen it, because it's great the way he talks, like the stuff that he actually says. You're just like, oh man, this is exactly like the mind of somebody that lost their shit because the rest of their family's dead.
I was a little afraid though when that the guy who plays him, John Bernthal, would just be rubbing his head all the time.
Yeah, like Walking Dead. Yeah,
Shane
that was
head rub.
Too weird.
Which, I mean, it kind of worked for Shane, but it was getting a little old pretty quick.
Well, he's a little mentally disturbed, so it made sense.
Well, there's definitely something to
Shoot.
be said about having a tick or a right as a character, but it was also getting a little too much.
But yeah.
It was
Yeah.
overdone.
Patrick, you're still not caught up with The Walking Dead, right?
No, I haven't watched season 6 yet.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ugh.
Lessa, I still need to have like a
Therapy?
thorough,
Yeah, that's
in-depth, like Talking Dead therapy session
okay.
after that last episode.
Mhm.
Why?
And I haven't seen this week's Fear the Walking Dead yet.
Oh, I'm watching it. I'm watching
I mean,
Fear.
it was a 90-minute season finale, and it could have been done in 30 minutes.
Ogre clan, driven out by trolls.
It was just a big circle jerk.
I don't know.
I didn't get
Walking
that.
Dead's generally pretty good, but it kind of is up and down. I mean, most shows are, but
You have come to the den.
that one seems to
I
have
love
much bigger
these-
highs and lows.
Subtle fundamental differences between men and women. Because it seems like every guy I talk to about these kinds of shows, they'll, even if they like it, they'll pick a couple of things that they don't like, and that's all they talk about. Like, they just want to talk about what bothers them. They don't want to talk about any joy that they experienced watching it. This is a common theme. This happens with Blankenbeard all the time.
I just told you that I like this Punisher better than the movie Punisher.
You don't count. You're one of the girls.
Whoa.
I mean, what?
So what we're saying is that your initial premise that it's a gender thing might be on shaky
Might be a
ground.
bit off, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she just meant about Walking Dead. I still haven't seen Fear of Walking Dead.
No, he did it about. He did it.
It's a
about
totally
Supergirl
different
too,
show
though.
so
Though
far
he
right
knows,
It's
now.
not
he
on-
knows not to trash Supergirl in front of me.
I guess it's not going to be on Netflix. It's only gonna be on Hulu, and I don't have Hulu.
Here, Yellowbeard, kill this giant. Okay, never mind. Kill these oozes.
Not in my job description.
Me neither. I'm leaving. Bye. And one of them's a champion. That's nice. Mayan's doing it. Get him. Get him. Get all of them. Oh my. Get all 6, 8 of them. 10.
You are
There's breeding oozes over
so
here.
much easier if I was
You
an
don't have any
officer.
light pew pew spells that'll kill those oozes.
I don't know.
All right, who slashed him in half?
What's up with this ladder?
Nobody. They bred when one ooze loves another very, very much. That's what happens.
When an ooze
Maybe
and a
oozes.
scimitar love each other very, very much.
Well, more like a crossbow bolt, but you know, so I can't
But-
do anything about this really.
When we're talking about
See,
love very
dinner?
much, are we talking about like fish loving, or are we talking like dogs loving, or what?
What? Huh?
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I don't either. I'm uncomfortable. I need an adult. Maya, no, don't die. Oh wait, that's the warlock that's dying.
I'm not dying.
The scorpion with the crown kind of kicked my ass.
That's perfectly okay if the warlock dies, but if Mayan
No,
dies,
warlock. It
there's a problem.
be okay.
No, when fish reproduce, the males just sow their seed everywhere. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Anybody wants it can pick it up.
That is way low hanging fruit.
Has anyone seen the John Oliver video from this weekend?
No, is it any good? I've subscribed to
Yeah.
that channel.
No, it's good. It's about lead, but he does this thing where he's talking about how lead is really prevalent in the home, or whatever. It's like it's almost as, I think he said something like it's almost as prevalent, or the next most prevalent thing that's invading homes is frozen paraphernalia. So he did a hashtag let it go go.
Let it go. Frozen paraphernalia. Nice.
Well, that's what happens if you keep all your paraphernalia in the freezer.
It's frozen. No, don't die! No dying! Somebody's gotta go across there though, seriously. Here's some aid, and somebody needs a haste.
Probably need a
Who's got
feather fall as
invasion?
well.
I don't think I have featherfall.
You gonna do the thing where I don't have feather fall either.
Isn't there a great Sublime story about this bridge?
There's a wonderful Sublime story. We
probably
lost a
several.
guy. Yeah, we've lost many a character down there in the drink.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck. I got you targeted. I'm healing just in case. Healing again for no reason. There you go. Good job.
Piece of cake.
That white wolf is all you.
Yeah. Oh, trolls! Trolls!
What trolls?
Oh, hey, did everybody just
Ooh,
level?
a level.
I'm loving it.
I
No,
just
I
level.
legitimately
Yes, I
raised
did.
it at level 9.
I am only 8.3.
Is that trap
Should
down?
we?
Hey,
Also,
where's my
it's
healer?
Traps down.
Where are you? Better question.
Traps
Where
down.
are you?
Chest is open.
I was breaking some boxes just to see what loot was in it.
Oh, and the
And
box,
the box
almost
hit you back.
killed you.
Yes, it did.
Funny.
Ooh, death block bracers of spell site.
Yellow beard.
Geez, another glaciation item.
And a moonstone
I'm double
that Yellowbeard doesn't want.
selling on the boat.
Are you on a boat?
Well, that just take me to
Let's go,
8.4.
people. Chop, chop. Gotta do these last 2 quests. I gotta watch the Flash tonight with the fam.
2. There's only one
What?
more.
What do you mean,
Quests?
what?
Only one left of.
Why you act like this is? You act
No,
like
you're
this is
requesting
shock-
your 2.
Oh,
Who's got the
only one
detour
left
that they can
already.
detour us back there with?
uh-huh.
I do have D-Door.
There you go. When we all get here and talk to this dude, then just throw up the D-Door and we'll go right back to where we left off.
Yoink.
Yeah, except I double recalled.
Yeah, I sold stuff. Coming back now.
So everybody's seen the Star Wars movie?
In the hollow
Yep.
to the north.
Yep.
Ruku, elder.
Almost bought it on
Yay.
Blu-ray yesterday.
Did anybody get the reference to Firefly in there?
Haven't seen it.
Say it. What? Where was? When? Where?
So
Did somebody
Uh,
say, "Were I unwed, I would take you in a manly fashion"? Because it's like
No.
my favorite line ever.
no,
It is a good line.
Ridley is asking him to hand her the hyper spanner, and he's like looking at all these parts, and she's like, "Right there, that one."
Right there.
And she's
No.
pointing. No, no, no.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pointing right at it. That's totally Kaylee from Firefly. Like none of the nerds that I was with, I almost had to revoke some nerd cards
Oh.
because they all claimed to have seen Firefly and did not get the reference.
We gotta talk to Bruku again.
When
should
you're with
do
a
it back.
stormtrooper who's a representative of the sanitation department on a big old Death Destroyer thing, you need to set your expectations nice and low. He's gonna know what part you want.
To the south.
So what should we do with her? Is there a garbage chute? The trash compactor? He's like,
Yeah, you know
actually-
how well that turned out last time.
Yeah, there is.
no.
It was a funny line, but geez, what a waste of a character. You have this badass silver stormtrooper, and all she does is turn off the shields to her base. What a wuss.
she's not dead.
Well, I'm sure she's not dead. But still, geez.
You know who's in the suit?
I know.
Yeah,
that
Brienne of
someone
Tarth.
Yes, Brienne of
famous,
Tarth.
but I
Yep.
don't watch Game of Thrones, so.
And do you know who the
Yeah, don't
stormtrooper
watch
is that
it.
lets Ray
Don't.
free? Do you know who the stormtrooper is that lets Ray free?
Yes.
That's
Daniel Craig.
his code number is YB007
What?
because he's played by Daniel Craig.
Oh.
YB007.
Yeah, why B007?
Trolls lingers in the air. Ruku was right. You didn't kill them all the first
So people would ask that exact question. Why
Solid
be
question.
at 007?
Oh, really? No trolls in here?
They're all on the forums.
And we should be there exterminating them.
They're on their computers. Instigating things.
They'll be in their parents' basement. Looking for their Clarisil.
I threw a light spell, Chai.
Yay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Killing news.
No, I didn't kill him. Just pissed him off a little bit.
Aren't there supposed to be monsters here?
I think, yeah, after we get to the part where we've... Right here. This is the part where the monsters are.
I thought
Where
there was supposed to be some in
Yellowbeard
the
is.
beginning too, but
Go ahead, I got
No.
you targeted. Go pick a fight. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Why be there unbroken barrels here?
Elite scorpions. You're asking what the worst is that could happen?
Mm-hmm. Have you targeted? Kill him. Like how the trust shoe is on the other foot now. In the Ducks group. Chai is the healer. And I am the
Oh,
tank.
God.
So I must trust.
Yeah, so these guys want to start doing Epic Elite. And our casters have like 225 hit points.
Can you
Yeah.
heal him with the cure light?
this is
I do.
Bummer Death, right?
I heal them
Yeah.
straight to full with Cure Light wounds. It's mana efficient.
Ow!
Hardy +4 con belt.
There
I
you go.
got a good maul of slaying.
Of what?
Magical beasts.
I pulled a couple weeks back on live on my main character, main server. I +6 strength, or no, +7 strength, +6 con, +3 insightful strength, minimum level 15.
Alright, wish me luck again.
I got a 51 spell resist of 31 insightful spell resist belt
Damn.
that had 6 strength on it. It's like, dude, I'm hold monster, Pfft, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a level 30 item though. But I was looking at it on the end reward list. I was like, is this even for real? Does spell resistance
shit.
actually matter again?
What's the matter? What did you do? What did you do?
I fell down the chasm. Just kidding.
Oh,
I'd be dead by then.
sure.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
You'll have to search for a way to lower it.
Let's see.
Too wide to jump.
How many more
I also
episodes
saw-
of the Flash are there? Do you know, Lessa?
I don't know how many more they have planned, but I know that they're working up to the end of the season. Last season, I want to say they had 21. Now you got me curious.
Don't even know who anybody is anymore.
A rattling sound greets you from the
Are
west.
you caught up with that one?
You have lowered the drawbridge.
I think so.
Until this next episode.
'Cause
Which I won't be able to
I don't think they've
tomorrow.
shown the episode after the one where he
See.
goes back in the past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last one I saw.
They're
where
only on
went back in
episode
the past.
16, so we probably have 4 more left. Let's see. Season 1.
The last
They did
episode I saw
23
was
23 episodes in the first season.
I saw
So we are
not
not there
the
yet.
flashback one where he goes back in the past. And
Yeah, that was pretty
then
cool.
The last Arrow one I saw was you forgot who's going in the coffin.
Your party has reached the deepest part.
So are you caught up with that? You
I
know,
who's
who?
going in the coffin.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna
okay.
say it because for listeners, other listeners,
Yeah.
there's
just in
a
case
rem
you
chest,
caught up.
rem chest on the bottom level here.
They did figure that out, so there must be one more Arrow episode than what I've seen then.
Yeah, you need to get caught up so that you can be consoled.
Cypheros. Yay. Well, actually, I do know. I have seen it. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh.
But they will bring that person back. You know they
You
will.
think?
Yes.
Maybe from another Earth.
How many people died on the Arrow so far?
How many people died on Supernatural?
Tommy
killed Dean
and
Winchester.
his mom, Moira Queen,
Well, I mean, it been brought back.
and Shadow.
So Oliver Queen has died and been brought back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Nah,
debatable if he actually
Sarah.
died.
Sarah.
He was still
Thea.
alive. Sarah came back. She's the only one who's actually come back from
Also,
the dead.
Malcolm Merlin, does that count?
No, he didn't die. He just got really badly hurt,
Oh.
just like Oliver.
Now where do we go? We go back to what's his name?
Yeah, you need to talk to the ogre again and
Fucking twice.
tell him, give him what for.
Yeah, but the other, we're not gonna do CO6 yet. That's
Still talked to him twice.
like little.
9!
I'll talk to
Yeah,
him when I
that
go
will
back.
be on it. You won't have to worry about it.
Let's
Getting on
see.
to
Level
6
6,
can
level
be
6, level
pain.
6. What should we do for level 6? We should do Glade Watch Outpost. We didn't do that last time.
So, let's see.
I'm in a loading screen, so
Oh boy.
yeah.
Oh, one more Slayer. Come on. Let's kill one more guy. Seriously?
There's other
Go
dudes
kill-
up here dining on the flesh of fallen adventurers.
Here we go. There we go.
Is anybody a robot this life?
Don't think so.
And I probably don't need this repair light wand.
You can sell that for mad copper.
All 3 copper.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I'm in a loading screen.
Go.
Okay.
Ooh, long sword of slaying 2 evil plus 2 2d6. Ooh, that's
I don't
not bad.
Maybe I need to restart my plans or something.
Construct
Why, what's up?
slaying.
That might be useful
In
later.
a loading screen.
Oh, I know. This is pretty good too.
Evil construct? That's weird.
Grounded and electrical absorption.
Yeah, that'll probably
Oh, and I
work
got a
okay.
mystical dried fish. What the hell's that for?
Crafting.
Metalline. Crafting. You can get that high.
Does anybody still craft? Isn't that
Yes.
I keep meaning to want to start crafting, but I just can't really be bothered.
Most of my gear for my TRs up to like
Mhm.
level 15
Yep.
is just crafted gear.
It's all makeshift. Same.
So if Lessa has some extra ingredients she wants to send me to get me up to like level 150 in the 3 schools, I'd be totally appreciative.
Yeah, there you go.
Why don't I also send you a button that says I win? You can
I'll
just
do all the
sure.
hard clicking of like repetitive clicking.
Alright. One more time with feeling.
So that's a yes. Lessa's gonna send me all the ingredients I need.
For what?
Sure. I'm gonna get
Where does-
right on that. And it's gonna be in the mail.
Where does Glade Outpost start? Is that the one by the boat?
It's by the airship,
It's,
the marketplace.
It's actually by House D now. It moved.
Did it really?
Yeah, when they redid the kind of in that little area, they added the market teleporter and stuff.
Yay, I got the sickle, which is now better. It's 18 to 20 times 2.
Yeah, I saw mine.
Daddy, how do you?
Oh, you did?
Who's running back towards Saradusk?
9.
Shot my. I can still hear you.
Tell Clanky we said hi.
My son.
Oh, that's the boy.
The boy. Yeah, the boy is 21 years old, so.
Well,
Boy,
sweet, you
still
can
a
send him
boy.
out to go get alcohol for you.
Yeah, he can do that.
There you go.
He has very poor taste in alcohol, though. Yes, I'm talking about you. He just looked at me, put his earphones in. He does not care.
House Denny's patron. Puts me by what? +3 ammo.
Just need Melissa.
I just went and
Tanner.
got that from my mechanic today. Buy bolts once a year.
They've got
The-
fletching, right?
The tier 2 house D favor?
Yeah.
I assume the fletching thing stacks with the returning ones.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
gotta
that's
be
a
nice.
good point. I should go and pick some of those up.
Can you yet?
Little pro tip that works
They're
on
only-
anything that you can throw, including the item that you throw in the spinner quest, and anything like lumps of coal or anything like that.
But when you say when it stacks, is it really just 2 chances to proc?
It
And
is
ret-
2 chances, yes.
Okay.
But when you have what is it, 75% for both?
Something like that.
You can go through whole quests and be missing like 9 bolts.
This is the one where we gotta defend the doors, right?
And you
They
can buy-
have changed it. It's no longer insta fail if someone gets in. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
this quest
What?
used to be super hard.
This quest used to be super sucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, now you
it's
just
higher
do it
level
yourself
now.
and go into
right?
hiding and
Is it?
tab out and
Yeah, but
watch
you
an
have-
episode.
It is.
Yeah, you can. We don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But I know
That's
that
no
you
fun.
want to because,
Leslie, you
But we
just go.
should still-
you just go hide in the
should still
corner and tell
take
me
her
where
in
you're
the
gonna go
corner.
AFK, and I'll bring all the monsters to you.
Okay. Here. Well, we have to wait for her rousing speech. She's giving us a
Oh my
speech and
gosh.
she's making us feel powerful, so we have to listen.
Hang on.
Blah blah blah.
So has anybody in the chat room actually done this quest? Or people
So
normally
what
skip this
we have to,
quest?
we
Probably.
have to wait for her arousing speech?
Yes, she's doing the
Oh,
rousing
she's
speech.
got to survive though.
Yeah, I've got to take her to the corner. She and I are going to go have a chat.
Are you going behind the rock with Commander Tessera?
Yes, I am. I'm going to
Can I-
take her away. You
can
guys
I
can do
watch?
what you're going to do. A little, maybe. Well,
I hit the camera
it's
there.
not
It's all right, guys.
me. It's my character, and my character is a dude. So, diplomacy, bluff. Diplomacy, come with me. I see your point. Come on, baby. She's coming.
It's like Scooby Doo.
So you're taking her outside the fort?
Me and Daphne are gonna go
Yes.
over here, and you take the librarian looking chicken and dog and go that way.
All right, come on, Teresa. I wish I had invisibility. Yellowbeard, go away.
Oh,
Hold this position. I'll be back. All right. I wish
Do we need to worry about the little Sally port on the side at all?
You can.
I don't
Only
think
if you
so.
want to defend it, not get attacked from that. Are you going to go invis her?
Sure. I can cast it.
That way I can
Doctor.
be here and heal all of you, etc., etc.
Someone just used. Oh, did my Slay Living go off? Or Mortal
You have
Strike?
Slate Living?
No, it's a Mortal Strike on my Soul Eater.
Oh. You have a
which is
sword?
essentially.
It is a
Living.
work.
Yeah, it's essentially the same thing.
Ow! Ow! Nothing happened. Everything is so normal.
Champion Slayer inbound.
Sweet. I will meet him head on.
Someone called for the champion slayer?
Yes. You guys are doing a great job.
There's 6 adventurers defending the camp. Send our troops 3 at a time.
Oh, damn, they hit me with Brave Enfeeblement. Bitches. Hey, there's a champion marksman coming.
Commence the unnecessarily slow troop deployment.
Though there is a basis in that in actual pen and paper. Have you ever DM'd and had more than 5 monsters on the board? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
it
gets
takes forever.
nuts.
He ever gets to go, yeah.
5th edition, man,
Hey,
it's
this
even
guy
worse.
behind you, he's chopping at me. Ow, ow.
No, what's even worse is when your DM throws freaking like CR 80 like oozes at your level 4 characters.
So, who's played Magic the Gathering? Like, way back in the Tempest cycle.
When was Tempest cycle?
Do you remember the slivers?
I don't know, year time frame, please.
Oh gosh, long time ago. Well, the slivers basically had whenever they were on the board, they had an ability that gave all slivers. They buffed all the slivers on the board, and each one had like a different buff, right? I got the idea to try that in D&D, in pen and paper. That was a terrible plan.
There are mobs that are like that anyway, like kobolds have pack presence.
Yeah, it
it's
got.
Ow!
We're all standing within 5 feet of each other. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Hey, there's a doggy.
But your characters start to get crap like that too.
In what, 5th edition?
Yeah.
I haven't done 5th edition yet. I haven't exactly heard a lot of positive things about it.
I don't think it's that terrible.
It's just
It's
super
better than
simple.
4th.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot better than 4th, and it's pretty
I would
simple.
hope they could do better than 4th.
Well, there are
Wizards
some things about 4th that was good, but
Low-level
few
wizards
things.
are wizards now instead of just crappy crossbowmen.
But there are some things
Okay.
like if you like
I'm
earlier editions,
enjoying
you're not
this.
gonna like.
Yeah. The advantage-disadvantage system is pretty generic. It doesn't count for like how much of an advantage. It's just advantage, yay. Disadvantage, boo.
I don't know. I always liked 3.5. Thought that was a good addition.
I do
Yeah.
too, but the dungeon master, you can't have a novice dungeon master and a bunch of veteran players. Like if you want to teach somebody how to DM, 5th edition would be the way to go, in my opinion. 3.5, the DM's got to be on top of crap to catch it early, so you're going to be like, I'm not going to allow this. Or, yeah, we'll do that, but then I'm going to have to strengthen up some mobs because your character is going to be stronger than their CR, etc., etc.
The wizard in my group, last 3.5 group that was carrying Stone Shape around, like, I cast Stone Shape and cast a hairline fracture to drop a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot cube of stone on the monsters.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I think they did in 5th edition. There's a spell that Orion Akaba used to use like all the time when he was on Critical Role. I think it was like Stone Pillar or something like that.
Yeah,
Which basically removed the ability to make that use of like Stone Shape
Oh, I just
completely overpowered by actually building it into the rule system and making it
he
not
tried to
so
do
strong.
that after a while, and I was like, it doesn't work. Like, what do you mean it doesn't work? Well, it's not made of stone. What? The ceiling's not made of stone. No. So, let's stop that pretty quick.
So how about the shrunken boulder? That's what our wizard liked to use. I'm gonna have these shrunken boulders, and I'm just gonna throw it at the mob, and then dismiss the shrink spell when it's like hurling toward the mob. And just like, okay.
How long
You know,
does it take
life's
for
gonna
the
suck when I figure out how to counter that.
simple? And the time it takes for the boulder to throw, or so he throws it, right? And when he throws it, it's whatever the shrunken size it is, and then as soon as it enlarges, it just drops right there. It no longer has the momentum and mass to travel the rest of the distance.
Is that what would happen?
It's magic. Make up your own damn physics.
Well, see, items that are different
An
sizes.
object of motion
all
stays
drop
in
at the s-
motion.
Well, and
Well,
items that
sure,
are
but
different
it's-
sizes drop at the same speed. If you drop a bowling ball and a marble, and they weigh different amounts, and they're different sizes and they're different masses, they'll still drop at the same terminal velocity.
Well, no, terminal velocity
know.
is different. Gravity will apply the same.
They'll
Yeah,
drop at the same
9.8.
speed. They'll both hit the ground at the same
9.28
time if you
meters per
drop
second
them up.
squared.
Right.
Yes.
But I'm not talking about the force of gravity pulling it down. I'm talking about the amount of force applied to it going forward.
Okay, so
So
you
when
throw a
the,
boulder up, it goes above the mob's head, and then you dismiss the shrink. And now
Well,
you've got the catastrophe.
here's what would here, but it's not really the gravity that's going to affect it. It's the surface area meeting the wind resistance that's going to cause it to fall down before
that,
it's
well,
short
that's
of its
what,
target.
your wind resistance is what causes your terminal velocity.
Right, but in this case, you're not really worried about terminal velocity so much as the velocity at the point at which the wind resistance is going to cause it to slow down and stop.
I mean, my point is it's magic, so what physics is kind of irrelevant at a certain point. I suppose I should pick up all these tea bags and make Lessa happy.
I'm sorry.
I can see a case. I can see a good case for the you throw it, you dismiss the spell, and it stops moving forward.
Well, here's the question: how long does it take you to dismiss the spell?
Yeah, that's the other thing
Right.
too.
Well, there's
See,
that
bec-
too.
Then
because-
like we've had all these arguments. That's what I'm saying. All of this has already been on our table, and he said it was like, okay, then
it's less than 6 seconds for your stone to go from your hand to the mob, right?
yes. So
It's,
he
it's
dismisses
significantly
it.
less than 6 seconds because combat is not simultaneous in D&D.
Correct. So he dismisses it above their heads. Now what?
So your
We've
average
gone over this possibility too.
so your average party makeup is 4 characters, right?
Maybe, sure. If you
And
want to go by like the
just for-
standard
just for
average, quote average.
Yeah. So that's and then you're probably going to face 2 mobs, right? If not more. So I'm just using 2 mobs and 4 characters to illustrate this point. So if the round by the rules is 6 seconds, okay, that means you have 1 second to aim, throw, and hit your target, and your concentration on the spell.
If
All
you
in
can
1 second.
If you can dismiss a spell, though, does that imply that it requires concentration to keep active?
No. You're dismissing the spell.
Is dismissing a spell a free action?
I think so.
Yes. And you could concentrate on a spell
even
and
if
be
it is a
500
free
miles
action.
away.
Even if it is a free action, right? So it takes 0 seconds to do.
You guys are awesome because we've had all these conversations.
Hey, help! Help! Help!
Save the barbarian!
What are you doing?
No!
Barbarian down,
Where are you?
off by himself.
I tried,
Why
buddy.
are you in the woods,
I tried.
yo?
I was
like
doing
to
what
point
everyone
out
else was doing.
Ew.
He
that
was
in a
rules
quest of
lawyering
this
in the wood.
size, you managed to separate yourself from the party.
That's
It is
dedication.
a pretty tough.
It's very talented.
Now, is that a scolding in a lecture, or is that an achievement unlocked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fine line.
In any other group, that might be a scolding. In this
I
group, it's
think
an
in
achievement.
this group, it's achievement.
I think we can apply the principle of yes and.
Your point?
Time is on the ground.
Oh, and by the way,
we're all
this conversation-
saving the rogue, but not the barbarian.
This conversation all happened within one round of D&D where this guy wanted to do this once, and we knew that he was going to do it pretty much all the damn time. If it was allowed to be like super hyper global omni mega overpowered.
Right, but the point is, in a combat round that lasts 6 seconds, he's going to he's going to aim, throw, and release his pebble and dismiss his spell in 1 second.
Yes, in 6 seconds. And yes.
No, in 1 second.
Why would it be 1 second?
Because the
He's
whole
trying to
round is
divide
6
it out.
seconds. Right? The
I
whole
don't under-
combat round is 6 seconds.
He's
Everybody's
dividing.
action takes place in the 6 seconds.
Yeah. You're dividing it farther than
Yeah.
the game.
Well,
actually
D&D
divides
doesn't
it.
take place in simultaneous, as far as turns are concerned, it's still considered to take place simultaneously, as
Right.
far as like one combat round is concerned. Everybody did their actions in the same 6 seconds. It's not divided into time amongst how many entities are on the board. I know what you're trying to say.
Jeez, how many monsters are in this one?
A lot. Oh, I gotta fix my bio here.
But yeah, like most of those conversations were going over, and I decided to let him have it like a couple of different times. But there were some times where there were things in play which would not allow him to do that.
Ah, behind us!
And I was like, just keep in mind that this can backfire to the point where it can wipe your party.
Yeah, when you say, behind us, and the cleric runs away, thinking she was safe.
When somebody does a dismiss magic, or not dismiss magic, dispel magic,
Yep.
or Mordecannon's disjunction, all of your magic items, including your temporary magic items. Next thing you know, boulders are where you were standing, and
Rocks fall.
everybody wants to know what the hell.
Everyone dies.
What you do is do that when he's uphill of everyone else, so the rocks fall out and go downhill.
Then he started putting them in his Heward's handy harbor sack, and I was like, man, I hope you never roll a 1 on a saving throw.
Well, if they're in a handy haversack, they're not available for quick use, right? I guess it does kind of. What's the?
Takes an action to pull those out.
I think the
Yeah.
haversack makes it quicker though.
You make it. You think about what you want, and that's what you can grab.
Here it is. There's your boss right there, ogre leader. Kill it. There you go. Good job. Let's raid our chest and go.
Right, but okay, so he's got the boulders, the miniaturized boulders in his haversack. You cast Mordecannon's disjunction. The bag is no longer magical. The boulders are now full-size boulders.
Well,
His
not
bag is now
necessarily.
destroyed.
Doesn't everything have to make saving throws and crap like that?
It depends on the spell.
Yeah.
But
There's also-
so in the event where everything fails, his
spit us out in the
bag is
harbor,
now
dude.
destroyed, so it couldn't even be fixed.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
there are also things like you roll a 1 on a reflex save against, say, a fireball or something like that, and then your items have to make saves, and it fails its save, and it takes damage, so then it's destroyed, and then the rocks come out.
All right,
Cool.
so we'll take level 9
So with
this
that,
week.
that's
and then,
episode of DDOCaSplat.
No, I'm not level 9 yet. You
What?
can't take it yet.
We're all gonna
I'm
take
not
level
level 9 yet.
We're all
Yay!
gonna take level 9. You can go run some
You-
explorers or something. To
Yeah,
make
you
up for
wanted
lost
to do
time.
Yeah.
a challenge.
Yeah, you can stay on or come back a different time and
And
level your guy a bit if you want.
let's see, next week we'll probably do. We should do Delara's. The next 2 parts of Delara's, and then we'll probably head towards Temple of Elemental Evil.
I need just over 10k XP.
That's fine. You'll still make level 9 before we get to Temple of Elemental Evil.
What can I do to get
That's not a
roughly
bad idea.
10k XP? That's pretty easy.
Sorrow Dusk, the whole island is roughly 10k XP. If you do all the explorers and
Yep.
get a bunch of slayers.
Anyways, thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We'll be back next week for some more permadeath action. Hope you enjoy the show.